So, it's Friday. I'm in my car. I was meant to leave 40 minutes before I did. Oh my god. My eye makeup's a bit dark for today. Oh god, honestly, right, I woke up just over 2 hours before my alarm clock, and I thought I'll just go on my phone for 5 minutes. Half an hour later I'm still on it. I thought, right, I'll lie down now because I'll get another hour and a half if I fall straight to sleep. Then it got to an hour before my alarm was due to go off, and I thought there is absolutely no point trying to get back to sleep, because what as if I only fall asleep in half an hour's time. So I stayed in bed till about 10 minutes before it was due to go off. Went to have my shower, and there was a wasp dead in my shower. Weren't there last night, so sometime overnight or this morning the wasp decided to die in my shower, which totally freaked me out and I didn't know what to do. So yeah, I'm tired, but I don't know, I just didn't go back to sleep. Sometimes I regret it, sometimes I don't, and today I don't know how I feel about not going back to sleep. So by the time I'd had my shower, moisturised and everything, it was only like 10 minutes after my alarm should have gone off. Whereas if I'd not got up, like been awake for that 2 hours before my alarm, I would have just like... Oh, are you getting in the car next to me? Brilliant. Always the case. So I've totally forgot what I was saying because I stopped filming and then I went on my phone for 5 minutes. There's an ambulance at the shop opposite what I'm looking at and they're either going to do the shopping or they're going through Starbucks. Can you take an ambulance for the drive-through? Anyway, last night, so I went up to bed before 1 because I need to go upstairs before 1 o'clock 10 times, because even when I'm downstairs till like 3-4 in the morning, I'm doing the same thing that I could do in my bedroom. So, you know, I might as well go up there. I can go on my phone up there, I can read up there. I'm meant to be reading 3 books this month, I've not read anything. So that might be a goal that I've not completed. I've not done any walking, and I've done no exercise. Yeah, I'm talking on my phone, stare at me as much as you want. My god, people are just ignorant. I bet they think I'm talking to myself, but they shouldn't just stare at you. So yeah, I went upstairs and then I thought, oh, I really want to sort my wardrobe out. This was like 10 to 1 in the morning, and I think it was because I'd had Diet Coke. So took my makeup off, cleansed my face, did all that, and then I started sorting out my wardrobe, which I completed. I've took out stuff that I don't wear or I haven't worn and I know I'm not going to wear, because last time I did the changeover, I was like, if I don't wear this, it's going to charity or it's going in the tip. So there's about 5 items for charity, 4 are brand new with tags. The stuff that I haven't worn but I feel like I will wear, so obviously next time I clean my wardrobe out, if I haven't, it's either going to go to charity or it's going to go to the tip in the clothes thing that they have. And then I've hung some washing up that's just been on that chair for ages, that's been ironed because there's a chair next to the wardrobe. Hung that up, then I went through the top of the wardrobe. There's a couple of things I've put back into rotation that I put up there last year, and I took probably about 10 items that I've took out from hanging up and from the top that's going to go in the bin, or the clothes bin at the tip. The stuff I've hung on to that's just tatty or has like had its wear and it's just done with, and I don't know why I'm keeping it. So yeah, that's sorted out now. But yeah, like I found 2 pairs of jeans that I forgot I had. One is like ripped and got patches on, like I don't like the patches on them, but they're not massive patches. And then I found another pair of ripped jeans that I forgot I'd had. And I don't even know if ripped jeans are fashionable or anything, but I want to wear them with like a long sleeve top. Now the weather's getting better in trainers, so I'm going to put them into rotation as well. So it's interesting to go through your wardrobe, A, to see what you've got, and B, to see what you need, and C, to see what you can get rid of. I need like clothes. I want to get a couple of long sleeve t-shirts, and I want to get like a midi skirt, because I've got a couple of tops that will go with midi skirts that I almost got rid of because they're not long enough, but I thought they'd be long enough with midi skirts. I want a couple of dresses, I want some trousers. I've seen a couple of pairs that I like, but I just don't have any money at the moment. And I need some essential bits. They've only just left the car and they're back already. That was a quick trip, unless they've ordered something and they've gone and picked it up. I need basics like some vest tops. I had to throw my 2 white ones out because they're not very white anymore. Funny thing is, I don't really wear them that often. I need one black one because I know I've got one quite new black one. I want a couple for like, do you know, for wearing in bed, a couple of vest tops. And I need stuff to wear in bed, you know. I need a couple of long pairs of pyjamas or 3/4 length pyjama bottoms, a couple of t-shirts. They don't even have to be like pyjama t-shirts, they can be just random t-shirts. And some short sets, because I like to wear shorts. That's what I wear in bed. Around the house I'd wear full length. But yeah, I just wanted to do it at bloody 1 in the morning. I think I started at 1:10 and finished at 1:50. I had a little bit of a tidy up in my bedroom as well and sorted a few things out. So that's what I was doing at 1 in the morning. So now I'm at a shop called Marks and Spencer's, and whilst I'm here, because there is a goal on my list to go into one shop that I don't normally go into. It could be one that I've been in before but I don't typically go into, or it could be like, say I go to Tesco in the town that I normally go into. It could be go to Tesco in a town you don't normally go to. So I'm going to a shop that I go to in another town, but I've not been in this one for about 5 years, because if you watched a couple of vlogs ago, remember when I was chatting here at Marks and Spencer's, and then I saw my ex. I used to come here with him because he used to live over this way. Well, I think he lives about 10 miles away from here. But yeah, we've been in that shop together probably only twice, and it was before I used to go out the house like by myself and things like that. So I'm anxious about it. I only made the decision as I was driving, like, and I saw it and I thought, oh, I could go in there, because I'm going in that very same shop but in another town, the town I normally go into. So I thought, I'm going to be brave and I'm going to push myself really far out of my comfort zone today, and I'm going to brave it, even though it looks packed, but I'm going to brave it. So I'm going to go to Marks and Spencer's, I'm going to get my lunch, going to eat my lunch, and I'm going to drive across there, because I'm on like what are they called? Well, there's loads of different shops on retail park, but the car park, even though it's on the main car park, it's a separate car park. Like, there's loads of separate car parks on here. Like, this car park I'm on houses quite a few shops, and then there's another car park higher up for other shops, and then there's that car park over there. So I'm going to be brave, I'm going to be strong, I'm going to do it. But I'm getting anxious about it, even though it's just going in the same shop that I normally go into in another town. But I think it's because it's another town, it's not a shop I typically go into. Anyway, I'm going to go and... I've only come here for some water. Do you know that hint of water? Hint of elderflower and apple, that, and a sandwich. That's what I'm mainly coming for. Watch them not have that water and me be like, what the hell? But at least I'm completing a goal off my list. I was going to go in another shop over here, but I just don't really have the money to do it. This is better than I thought it would be. For some reason everything tastes like coconut, which I'm definitely not complaining about. I didn't have any sandwiches that I really wanted. So I got this, and it's not bad. It's not going to fill me up. I'm still craving a sandwich. I must really want a sandwich today. The phone's going to fall. 100% that. As I was saying, it's going to fall again. So it's been a few hours since I've last filmed. You're going to see less and less of me every time it falls. Since I last spoke to you, I went in M&S. There was no water. They don't have it on the shelves. They don't even have it in the chilled section. So I guess that particular M&S doesn't do it anymore. I don't know if it's all M&S shops that have stopped doing it. It's a shame, but they've also stopped doing the coffee capsules that I like. They do the coffee capsules, but they don't do them in the strength that I was getting. So I'm guessing it wasn't selling enough for them to justify having it listed, if that makes sense. So I know the coffee capsules you can still get, but obviously they don't do that strength in that Marks and Spencer's. I'm going to have to start thinking of maybe going to another Marks and Spencer's, because they're my favourite coffee capsules. They had the strength 9 and the strength 8, I think, and I think the ones we were getting were 5 or 6. They don't do the water, they don't even do the little bottles of it, but they've condensed the soft drink section down. So I guess it's just that Marks and Spencer's. It isn't a very big food haul, I'll be honest. It's quite a small food haul. So I might have to look into finding another M&S to go to, basically. I then went to Aldi, that's on the same retail park, and oh my god, it's scruffy in there. They didn't do half the things they do in the Aldi I go in, and it's set up differently to the Aldi that I go in. All Aldis are set up the same, and the Aldi that I've just been in is set up the same as the Aldi that I used to go in when I used to go to Aldi a couple of years ago. So I think this new Aldi is set up differently to all the other Aldis, because generally when I've been in Aldis, they've been set up identical to all the other ones, but this Aldi had lots of things missing. Had lots of salad missing, it had lots of vegetables missing. It didn't have a big meat section. There was different things in the centre aisles than there are in the other shops. I spent £10 less on average than what I normally spend. I normally spend £10 to £15 more than I spent. I'm not happy with what I've bought. When I was in Marks and Spencer's, I bought some chicken, some organic chicken, which was half price, and I got organic chicken a couple of weeks ago that was half price. That went in the freezer, and this is going to go in the freezer, so I've got my chicken for the week. I think I've bought my tomorrow evening meal. I've not bought anything for Sunday, because typically me and my dad have the same thing Sunday. I've got gammon and salmon for next week, so I've got him 4 days worth there. He's got his evening meal tonight because I got a curry deal from M&S. In fact, I'm not going to tell you what shopping I've got, because obviously I'm going to show you what shopping I've got. So after I went there, I went and put in my tyres. They didn't feel right, and one was quite down, so I did them all anyway. They were all down 1 or 2, and then I thought, should I go in the supermarket that I was at? And I was like, oh, it's been years since I've been in here, because I went with my ex, you know, the one I keep talking about, the one, oh, he was horrible. It's like going out with a child, very immature, very childish, very selfish, like the most selfish person I've ever met. And I think it's because he was an only child. So I was like, oh, I really want to go in this supermarket. There's one in this town, not in the town that I live in, because I don't go anywhere in the town that I live in. So I was like, oh, I really want to go, and then I was like, I think I just lost my confidence. I think it's because I don't know if there's self-checkouts. I like self-checkouts. I'm a big self-checkout kind of person. So if I go over there again, I'll use the self-checkout, but I'm not really I don't know, because that Marks and Spencer's doesn't do a few things that I like to buy from there, and it's a 25-mile trip, round trip, 25-mile round trip, and it's like, do I want to drive 25 miles to go and get stuff that isn't there anymore? I mean, there's other stuff on the retail part, there's shops I want to go in on that retail part that I've not been to in a long time, but this woman's literally just dumped the trolley in the middle of the car park when the trolley park's there the same distance she walked to dump that trolley. Some people are unbelievable. They're in a car registered DC06FGP, a Suzuki Swift, and she's just dumped a trolley in the middle of the car park instead of just walking the same distance to the trolley park. People really confuse me. So yeah, I just talked myself out of it, and I wanted to go to that supermarket for ages, and there is one in my town, but, well, not in my town, in this town that I'm in now, because I'm not in my town. And I don't know, I think it's because I don't know if there's self-checkouts, but there's going to be self-checkouts, and I want to go. It's not actually the nicest one, it's like going into a warehouse. It looks like a warehouse inside. I've not been for 5 years, and I went probably a handful of times with the person I was in a relationship with, and he was basically getting me to buy all his shopping for him. So yeah, then I went to see my dad because I bought him things for lunches. I got him meatballs. Did it come with mash? It came with some, I think it was mash. I got him something else, I can't remember what, sausage and mash. I got him a soup, and then I discovered he had 2 soups. So he's got 5 meals for next week. I also took him a sandwich and some cereal bars. I got in the Jaffa Cake versions of Aldi's version of what are Aldi's version of? Alpen. Aldi's version of Alpenbar. I got in the Alpenbar, the Jaffa Cake version of them, because he's had them before and he likes them. The Alpen version. He's never had the Aldi version, so I got in them. And then I got in this lemon flapjack thing that was by the till. Came in a pot, like, do you know the Graze ones, like that. And it was, I think, 3 pieces of lemon drizzle flapjack. Then I left there. I've had my car washed as well. Do you know what? I've not had my car washed since about November. And it's not as dirty as you would imagine, but the wheels were black. Which I was like, when I was doing the I was like, oh God, I've got to definitely have it done. And now it's raining, but I got it done once it was dry, because I don't like having my car washed when it's dry, because when they wash it, they like buff it off. But if you have it washed when it's wet, it doesn't. So when it dries, it doesn't dry as nicely, doesn't look as good as after when they've dried it themselves. God, that's a mouthful. You get a free air freshener, but I don't need them because I have these fragrances that I use. So I'm going to give this to my dad. I wonder what scent it is. Oh God, these can definitely have it. It smells like aftershave. Normally you get nice ones. I've got one hanging up, but I need to take that out because I've got my glass decorative ones that I've got fragrance oils in. So yeah, and now I'm here. I'm at Tesco. There was lots of stuff that weren't in Aldi, and then I'm thinking, what do I get for Sunday? Because last week I just cooked my chicken. I got chicken, oh, what they called? Chicken in a batter thing. They've got a name, I can't remember what they're called. I had some left over beside them on Sunday. So I might do this again on Sunday and just buy something today for my dad to have on Sunday. I need to check in my boot before I go in the shop to make sure I've got what I think I've got, because it would be bad if I haven't got what I think I've got. I need a wee. I feel like going to Aldi again, but I don't know if I will. I want to go to B&M to get some sugar salt because I took my border off last night and 80% came off and some left some backing stuff on. So I bought some sponges in M&S with the sponge, and then they've got the rough side. They're only 47p, don't worry, I didn't spend a lot of money. and I want to get some sugar soap so I can wipe the walls that I'm going to paint as well, and they do it at B&M. It's going up for 6 o'clock. I went out at like 1:40, but I'll let you into a little secret. I'm trying to get to my 10,000 steps today, so that's why I don't mind if I go to 500 shops. And when I wear heavy eye makeup, it makes me look older. So I like how that almost got in the probably part that didn't. It's cold and it's hot. The rain was literally going in my face, my hair and everywhere else. But it was like I'm talking to myself through the car park. Looking so amazing. Whew. I have to go to Aldi for the simple fact I didn't get my dad anything for Sunday. I think I'm going to get him a steak from Aldi. I need to get a dessert for Sunday because I was just looking and I was like, I wanted the rice pudding but I can't really have cream. So yeah, I'm going to go and get some diesel because I've not filled it up for the last couple of weeks and I've done more miles than I normally do. Wow. Especially, God, I don't even know where I've been. Oh, do you know, I was saying I want to get to 10,000 steps today. I'll be lucky. I thought I'd done about 5,000, like when I said it, I looked. I'd done about 2,500. I might be up to 3,500 now if I'm lucky. I might have done 5 by the time I get home. Am I going to do 5,000 steps in less than 6 hours at home? By the time I get home, it'll probably be 5 hours. Am I going to do it? I want to do it because I want it out of the way, and this is the best day to do it. If I managed to get out earlier today, I could have done it. So I'm going to show you what I got from M&S. I think there's something missing. Oh, there was a small can of Diet Coke. So I got the best baked beans ever. I should have had this hours ago because I got it about 7 hours ago. I'm going to put it in my fridge and have it later. Those were in the car. I do prefer Wales Originals, but they're a lot more, well, they're full of sugar and these are sugar free. Oh, and I just dropped them on the floor. I've got these because I've got little bits of border left on, so I'm going to soak it, the sponge, and soak the border, and then when it starts to dry, soak it again and then scrub it with the scrubby side. They're like 47p, so looking forward to them. Well, not looking forward to them, that was a stupid thing to say. I've got these to go in the freezer. I'm going to separate them into separate bags. They're quite big as well. I got the curry meal deal, so that's mine. That's my dad's. Garlic naan. Oh my god, I'm dying to get that in my mouth. And onion badges. And then I picked up this camembert because it was 65p. I'm not meant to eat cheese. So quickly, I'm going to show you what I got from Aldi. I've been to 2 Aldis today. The first one I wasn't impressed with at all. It was scruffy. There's like the shelves were scruffy. There wasn't the same choice. There was like a similar choice but not as much. So I love this water. I think I've got one open in my bedroom. Cucumber, never had them before. Got them from the checkout area. These are for my dad. I tend to get them when they're on offer. They're not new, they've been out about 6 months. I think they were like 80p. Whereas Originals mixed leaf salad, that was the only one with the furthest date because I like the sweet one better, but I think it had today's date on. Very big carrots, Jive bars, which are Twixes, I think. Soreen, individual ones there for me. Shortbread and bourbon biscuits for my dad. These are my snacks. Cleo likes them. Another water. These are for my dad for next week. He needs to only have one at a time, but watch him have 2. So I've accounted for 2 meals here. He'll probably cook them both and have them at 1 meal. I got in, I normally get in the other brand of fillet steak, but, well, of steak, but this was the best looking one. I got in bacon, and I got in gammon steaks. This is for me for sandwiches, kiwi fruit for cereal. These were like, they're probably going to be rubbish, aren't they, because of the cheap ones. And then I got Wonka strawberries, and they were cheap ones as well. But I had strawberries and kiwi on my breakfast 4 days last week. I got him some cheese bakes. pickled tomatoes, which I like to roast it in the oven with oil and salt. I nearly said egg then. I'm going to have that now. I got 10 pound chicken mini fillets. I did remember them. 77p, biggest bargain of the century, because that'd be £2 in Asda and Tesco. I wish I'd got more. Winter roast vegetables for my dad, because he likes to cheat. They're for me. That's for me tonight, that's for me tomorrow, and we have a pudding on Sundays. And that is the food of the gods. You know, this takes ages, like getting everything out, filming it and then putting it away. But I'm going to show you what I got. I weren't meant to buy any more of these and I just saw them. I've got at least enough for the next 4 to 6 months, so I need to stop buying them. Love this. Painkillers. I didn't get Nurofen today because I've got a lot, because I'm on something and I'm not allowed to take Nurofen at the same time. I have an electric toothbrush, but I constantly use my manual toothbrush. So because I'm always using it, I thought I'd replace it. Mini rolls, Mr. Kipling for my dad, birdseed for the bird feeder things. Love them. They take me ages to eat though. Wholemeal deli rolls, I've never had them, but I thought I'd try them. Dog food. No explanation really, is there? I've never had them before, I thought I'd try them. Covent Garden soup, skinny, creamy chicken and vegetable, thought I'd try that. 3 Diet Cokes, Highland Spring. It actually worked out cheaper to get these size bottles than it would have done to get me 2 litre bottles of Evian. So I've just got these because I'm not drinking enough water, so I want to drink at least 2 of these a day. I did have 2 of them. But one's upstairs. Filtered milk. I keep buying washing up liquid. Like literally I keep buying it, but I thought I'd get this one. Look, I've got them. I've got a Furry. I've got Marks and Spencer's. That's the one there. That's Aldi. Toilet roll. The end.